Spider-Man No Way Home brought back multiple villains from past Spider-Man movies, and while we didn't get a full official Sinister Six, it was still cool nonetheless. And some of these characters had updated designs, like how you had Doc Ock with now the nanotech on his tentacles, and you had Green Goblin ditching the helmet and getting the new goggles and the hood and all that stuff, and getting more comics accurate designs for these characters, especially Electro. That was probably the biggest change. But now today we have some official concept art from this film, and I just want to talk about this because these are some really interesting designs that honestly I wish were utilized for the film, because I think these are cooler than what they originally went with. Like, for example, this Green Goblin glider. So this is awesome. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really see like too much of the Green Goblin glider in the movie, but the idea of having the Green Goblin helmet on the glider, I think, is a really cool idea, because that's still keeping part of that kind of original Green Goblin character from the first Spider-Man movie, and still keeping it with this new, even though it's the same character, but this new version, I guess, of the Green Goblin and this phase that he's in this movie. So I think this would have been really cool. It actually looks pretty scary, especially since it's like all crushed and stuff. Honestly, I think this would have been a good idea. Then again, it's understandable why they didn't go that route. We also have a new look at what Electro could have been, which in the movie, he was pretty much just wearing like regular clothes with a cool like some sort of apparatus on his chest with an arc reactor. But this is a more comics accurate look with like the full green and yellow suit, which looks honestly really great here. I love the way he looks here. Of course, he has the comics accurate yellow electricity mask, so that's cool. And finally, probably the biggest one that I really wish they went with this film is the lizard, because look at this right here. Literally, like, this is such a comics accurate take on the lizard. And when/if we get to see the lizard again in live action, this is how I want to see him look, because this looks amazing. Not only giving the lizard his comics accurate purple pants and lab coat, that's great, but also just making him look more monstrous and more beastly, more like a lizard, instead of having his just regular human round head. I never really liked that design for the character, so having this more longer snout and longer neck and everything would have been so much cooler. And I'm honestly kind of disappointed that this was an idea that they had and didn't end up using it. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. What do you think about these alternate designs for some of our villains in Spider-Man No Way Home? Would you have preferred these? Which ones do you like? Which ones do you not like? Let me know all that in the comments below. And thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep it up to date on everything goes on in the Marvel life.